Hello guys, welcome back to Mr. English Talks. Today we're going to learn a quiet skill that can change your life at work, at home, and with friends. The topic is the power of speaking less. Not because your voice doesn't matter, not because you should stay silent, but because fewer, clearer words create more impact. When you speak less, you listen more. When you listen more, you understand faster. When you understand faster, you make better decisions. People start to trust you, follow you, and remember what you say. Let me start with a small story. Arian was smart and energetic. In meetings, he shared every idea in his head. He spoke fast, gave long explanations, and tried to prove he was ready for more responsibility. But people stopped listening. They felt tired after he spoke. Mira joined the same team. She listened first, took notes, and waited for the right moment. When she spoke, she began with one clear sentence, gave one example, and ended with a next step. After 2 minutes, she was quiet again. 1 month later, the manager asked Mira to lead a client call. Arian was confused. He worked hard, but his words were heavy. Mira's words were light and sharp. She didn't say more. She said better. Speaking less is not about being passive. It is about being precise. It is not about hiding your opinions. It is about delivering your opinion in a way that moves the room forward. Think of a flashlight. When it spreads everywhere, it is weak. When it focuses on one spot, it becomes powerful. Your voice works the same way. When you speak, focus the light. There is also simple science behind this. When emotions are high, your brain's alarm turns on. Your body speeds up and your words get messy. A short pause, a breath in, a longer breath out, tells your body you are safe. The pause gives your logical brain time to return. You don't need a big meditation. Just use 2 calm breaths before you answer. What feels like a long pause to you will look like confidence to others. So how do we use the power of speaking less in real life? Start with the pause. Before you answer, breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. In your mind, say, what is the result I want from this moment? Now say the shortest sentence that moves you toward that result. If you need more time, use a strong, simple line. Give me a moment to think. People respect this because it shows you care about giving a good answer, not a fast one. Next, listen to understand, not to reply. When someone speaks, mirror back what you heard in one line. You can say, if I'm hearing you right, you're concerned about the budget and the timeline. This does not mean you agree. It means you respect them enough to be sure you understand. Once people feel understood, they relax. When they relax, they're ready for your idea. Keep your message in a simple structure. Headline, one reason, next step. Begin with your main point in one clear sentence. Add one reason or one example. End with what happens next. For example, headline, we can hit Friday if we pause, feature C reason. That saves 2 days of testing. Next step, I'll send the revised plan by 3 p.m. That is less than 20 seconds and it leads the room. Use the 1-point rule in important moments. Make 1 point and stop. Ask a question. Let others respond. Then make your next point. Long speeches make people forget. 1 point at a time makes people follow. When you stop, keep your face calm and your eyes steady. Silence is not empty. It is space for your words to land. Clear language beats fancy language. Replace long phrases with clean words. Instead of, we should kind of try to maybe consider, say, I recommend we do A because it saves time. Instead of, I feel like perhaps it might be better if, say, I prefer B because it fits our budget. Speak like you write a text message to a friend, short, direct, respectful. Your body carries half the message. Slow your pace by 10%. Drop your voice slightly at the end of sentences so you sound sure, not like you are asking a question. Keep your shoulders down and your jaw relaxed. Look at the person for a second when you finish and let the sentence breathe. If someone interrupts, raise a gentle hand and say, 1 moment, let me finish this thought. Then finish in 1 sentence and stop. Calm control makes people listen. In tough conversations, use bridge language. If someone pushes for more than you can give, say, here's what I can do. Offer options with a calm tone. I can send a draft today or a full version Monday. Which do you prefer? If gossip starts, close it kindly. I prefer not to discuss people who aren't here. Let's focus on the work. If a conversation turns disrespectful, protect your energy. I'm willing to talk when we can both be respectful. Let's revisit this later. Short, firm lines are strong walls with open doors. In negotiations or sales, silence is a secret weapon. Ask a clear question and stop talking. The other side will share what really matters if you give them space. When you present your price, say it and stay quiet. Most people talk themselves into a discount because they fear silence. Let your number sit. If they ask for a lower price, adjust scope, not your worth. We can match your budget by removing C or extending the timeline. Then stop again. On social media, speaking less protects your peace. Not every opinion needs your reply. If you feel heat in your body, write your response in a notes app and wait 24 hours. Most posts you will delete the next day. Your energy is more valuable than winning a comment war. At home, speaking less builds trust. When your partner shares a problem, don't jump to fix immediately. Ask, do you want comfort or ideas? Then follow the answer. When your child makes a mistake, a short, kind line beats a long lecture. I see what happened. Let's fix it together. Then show them the next small step. Praise in public, correct in a whisper. Fewer words, stronger love. Let's see how this looks in a real week. Zoya tended to over-explain. She decided to try 3 things for 7 days. She used 2 breaths before she spoke. She mirrored 1 line before giving her view. She kept her messages to headline, reason, next step. On Monday, she opened a meeting with headline, we have 2 options to hit the deadline. Reason, 1 saves time, 1 saves scope. Next step, I recommend option 1. She then asked thoughts. People actually discussed options instead of wandering. On Wednesday, a colleague was upset. Zoya said, if I hear you right, you felt ignored when the plan changed. The colleague's face softened. Zoya then asked, what would make this feel fair to you? The talk turned into a plan. On Friday, a client pushed for urgent work at 10 p.m. Zoya replied, I'm offline now. I can send a draft by 10 a.m. or a full version by 3 p.m. which works. The client chose the morning draft. Zoya kept her boundary and kept the client. Speaking less didn't make her smaller. It made her stronger. You can train this as a daily habit. In the morning, tell yourself, today I will pause before I speak, mirror once and make 1 strong point. Keep 1 small card on your desk with your go-to lines. Give me a moment to think if I'm hearing you right. Headline, reason, next step, here's what I can do. When you feel your mouth racing, touch the card, breathe out longer than you breathe in, and choose 1 line. At night, write 3 lines. Where silence helped, where 1 sentence worked, and what I'll try tomorrow. Your brain learns fast when you give it proof. If you want a simple challenge, try this for 7 days. Each day, choose 1 conversation to practice the pause. When someone finishes speaking, mirror 1 line before you reply. When you share your idea, use headline, 1 reason, and a next step, then stop. On social media, put long comments in your drafts and wait a day. At home, ask, do you want comfort or ideas before you advise? At work, end 1 meeting with a short summary. We decided A, I'll send B by Wednesday, you'll review by Friday. Watch what happens. Your words will feel lighter, your stress will drop, and people will start looking to you when things get noisy. You may worry, if I speak less, will people forget me? The opposite is true. When your words are rare and reliable, people lean in. Scarcity increases value. You will become the person whose voice brings clarity. That is leadership. It is not the loudest person who leads. It is the person who helps others see the path. There will be moments when your old habit pulls you back. You will say too much, interrupt, or send a message you regret. Be kind to yourself. Stop, breathe, repair quickly. You can say, I spoke too fast, here is my short version, or I want to correct my tone from earlier. Then return to your new rhythm. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Let me close with a simple picture. Imagine you enter a room where everyone is talking at the same time. You listen first. You ask 1 good question. You speak 1 clear sentence. You end with 1 next step. Then you stop. The room breathes. The noise drops. People move. That can be you and your team and your family in your own mind. Fewer words, stronger impact. Speak less to say more. Right now, practice with me. Take one slow breath in and a longer breath out. Think of a conversation you will have today. Decide your headline in one sentence. Decide your next step. When the moment comes, start with that one line. Then let silence do its work. You will feel the difference in the room and in yourself. Thank you for spending your time with me at Mr. English Talks. Keep your words clean, your pauses calm, and your presence strong. Your voice matters more when you use it wisely. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.